Hello, everybody! Live from the Xfinity Lounge. Welcome to the PHLY Eagles halftime show. Bo Wolf, Jamie Lynch, where combined we have scored as many points as the Eagles and Packers. We are presented by Bet365 and Ashley 0-0.
What the?
After 30 minutes of play.
That's a weird half of football right there.
Interesting half of football. A little bit of a chess match. I do think that this has not been just an ugly game. Some very interesting things on defense from the Eagles and a really nice opening possession by the Eagles. And they finally call the quarterback draw you've been waiting all season for. It lines up perfectly. And then Jalen Hurts fumbles the ball away. And that was their scoring opportunity. The Packers fumbling in their scoring opportunity on the final possession of the first half. Nakobe Dean forcing a fumble. Nakobe Dean has been all over the place in this game.
Yeah.
Eagles get the ball to start the second half. How did you feel about how things went?
It's hard to be mad at Jalen because he so infrequently turns the ball over that it was just like, I guess you got to give credit to the peanut punch there on the way down. It was a good job by the Packers. That was the
couple ugly throws.
Yeah. That drive was the best the offense looked, I thought, all half. So it's a shame to waste that opportunity. But if you're looking for excitement, I think the defense is buzzing. The defensive line is causing some problems there for Jordan Love. Like you said, Nakobe Dean, Jahad Campbell got his hand on a ball. They're all over the place. The linebackers look great. So I think all the positives lie on the defensive side of the ball. Going into half on a coward's draw again.
Oh, let's say that because it makes me so mad. Let's not go there just yet.
All right. I'll wind you up by the end.
Yeah, let's talk about the offense. You know what? Let's do it. We're there. It's so embarrassing. You're the defending Super Bowl champions. You have like the best talent in the world on offense. Go try to score some points. Please.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're one pass away with A.J. Brown and Devontae
I know they haven't.
Smith.
I know they haven't moved the ball. I know they haven't been able to throw the ball downfield. They've only thrown the ball like more than 10 yards downfield once in the whole first half. But guess what? Try. Stop giving up at the end of halves. They keep doing this.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And you know what? Like I can convince myself that some of the conservatism on offense for this team, which feels so unambitious at times, is in service of turnover avoidance. Guess what? There's 10 seconds left in the half. Stop worrying about turning the ball over. Throw the ball.
Yeah, if the Packers intercept you at the 30-yard line, what are they going to do with 2 seconds left? Stop being a coward. So that was very off-putting. Bad taste in the mouth going into half there.
All right, we got that off our chest.
Do you feel better?
Continue. I do feel a little bit better.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
That's what we're here for, therapy.
So yeah, that first offensive possession for the Eagles, they go 82 yards on 16 plays. A lot of nice third down conversions. We saw the tush push, of course. Some good stuff. However, the next 4 possessions, I think a grand total of 24 net yards, including that final possession. 1 3-and-out, 1 first down, a few pre-snap penalties hurting the Eagles in this game. And then the real kick in the ankle is the injury to Lane Johnson.
Yeah, I guess slightly better news that it's an ankle rather than a knee, because when I first saw it, the way he got fallen on was like the sideways kind of hyperextension where the foot's planted and the leg bends. An ankle is certainly better news than a knee here. So I guess that's slightly encouraging, but Lane looked like he was in a lot of pain, and if Lane was lost.
And then he goes on a cart, but they list him as questionable, not just out. I mean, they might be trying to shoot him up at halftime. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's encouraging. Certainly better than a knee, because you saw my reaction live, Bo. I was like, oh no, not the knee, not Lane, no!
Right, and it's part of the reason that you have a luxury as an Eagles fan of not like spending all week long having nightmares about Micah Parsons, is because you know you have Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata. And so if in the second half all of a sudden it's Fred Johnson against Micah Parsons, then you're gonna start to see a lot of Jalen Hurts dropping back and figuring how close is Micah Parsons to him before he even looks downfield.
Yeah. Jalen's done a pretty good job in the pocket tonight, I think, navigating. Like, Parsons got by early there towards the end of the half. Jalen saw it right away out of the corner of his eye, stepped up. But, Bo, they received the ball to start the second half, correct?
Yes.
What are we going to see from this offense? Because this is a big drive to open the game after a defensive battle like this, to come out.
Well, you know what would be interesting? Would be a pass to A.J. Brown.
How about that?
Or Devontae. Now they did try to get the ball to Devontae at the end of the first half. Jalen underthrows it a little bit, in part because Fred Johnson is in his lap. Jalen Hurts, 7 of 13 for 48 yards. Saquon Barkley has looked okay, although he's one of the several players on the team who has been slipping a little bit. 9 for 33. I thought that I will say I thought that completion on the run from Jalen to Will Shipley was an awesome play. However, 2 targets for A.J. Brown in the first half, 2 catches for 13 yards.
Yeah, that's not good enough. And after you saw the offense the past 2 weeks, you were like, why can't you just simply add A.J. to this offense? And they're playing under center a lot. You got the play action going. You should be able to figure this out. Hopefully we see something here.
All right, defensive side of the ball, new look. Pass rush, Jaelan Phillips active, Nolan Smith involved as well. Brent BG got, I think, 3 snaps there, including 1 solid pass rush.
He looked good coming off the line.
Ojimo looks good. And then, Nakobe Dean, and it's interesting, we were curious what that linebacker stuff was going to look like. It looks like it's every 2 series, Nakobe Dean and Jahad Campbell switch off. But Nakobe Dean has been active, and when he's on the field, Jahad Campbell is rotating in with the edge guys. Jalix Hunt has a sack, and then Quinyon Mitchell looked like he got dinged, but was able to stay in the game.
Yeah, that was good that he was able to stay in, because losing Lane and Quinyon in one game would be too much. Is that son of a bitch, the sod father, still running the turf out in Green Bay?
I mean, maybe the guys got to listen to the equipment guys and play with some studs.
Yeah, Vinny's here with us, and he was like, man, this is one of those stadiums where you just know you got to wear studs. He said something about Green Bay, Baltimore, and 1 or 2 others. Mm-hmm. He's like, they always just seem to have a slick surface to it. And he's like, wearing studs, not wearing studs. Like, he's pointing guys out here. So it definitely had a big impact, especially on Saquon. Hopefully they can get it going here offensively.
Jordan Love, 6 of 10 for 39 yards.
He's cheeks.
Josh Jacobs, 10 carries for 38 yards with a long of 11. Eagles run defense, save for like 2 runs. Holding up pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing real well in the run game. The defense is very encouraging here. This is possibly the best they've looked all season.
I would say so.
I know that's kind of an obvious statement when you're pitching a shutout, but they're live. They're flying all over the place. I love what we're seeing out of the linebackers. Will
we see points in the second half?
I don't think there will be a winner without it. So
I mean, I think there'd be something kind of fun about a 0-0 tie.
Yes,
well, you'll never forget where you were the night the Eagles tied the Green Bay Packers 0-0.
Yeah, somebody's got to kick a field goal at some
Pitcher's
point.
duel.
Yeah. Yes. I still think the Birds are going to win this. I think they're winning the game, quote unquote.
I agree with that.
You got to have points.
I agree they've played better.
Yeah.
They've had 1 good possession.
Yeah.
And the Packers haven't.
And Pat Phoenix was like,
PF.
Yeah, PF joined, and he's like, yeah, you can give Jalen some guff for that turnover. Why wasn't he sliding there? Fair enough, Pat Phoenix.
He's forgotten how to be a runner.
He hasn't played in 2 weeks.
A couple super chats before we leave you. We have, let's see, Aaron D, who says, the Nakobe Dean game, he's coining it. And Pat Phoenix, fireable end of half sequence for Nick/Kevin.
Yeah, what are they afraid of?
They do this every time.
Our Discord, and if you want to become a
Discord
member, join us here and become a diehard at PHLY. But the Discord was like irate, and rightfully so. Like, what are you afraid of? There's less than 10 seconds in the game.
And then, I mean, listen, just throwing the ball out of bounds. I know that you're not going to score from 60 yards out when they know that the only thing you can do is go for the end zone. But, like... Why are you waving the white flag? Why not even try?
This is a league right now where a 70-yard field goal
just
is
throw
on
a Hail,
the table.
Just throw a Hail Mary. Like, even if Jalen Hurts can't reach, maybe it gets tipped backwards. Like,
it's inexcusable. Lindsay with a good little nugget here, Bo, for you.
Lindsay, who is just on fire tonight, says, the last time an NFL game ended in a 0-0 tie. Now, hold on, Lindsay.
Uh-oh.
Is this
AI?
Is this AI?
That's it. Oh no, Lindsay. Just end it. Oh no.
We all silly like the mayor.